Hey y'all, don't forget to hit the buttons while you're listening. I'm just going to go through the New York Times headlines real quick. Obviously, yep, we covered this yesterday. Trump called the debate rigged and falsely suggested that ABC gave Harris questions in advance. He said he was less inclined to debate Harris again. Several Trump advisors privately admitted that he performed poorly against Harris. RFK Jr. said on Fox News that Harris clearly won. Over 67 million Americans watched Harris and Trump debate, roughly a third more than watched Trump and Biden in June. I want to pause right there and say real quick that I've covered this many times with this book, Playing with Fire, how the election of 1968 transformed American politics and how it became part of just entertainment, right? Big joke, but not, because this is our lives. Shares of Trump's social media company fell after the debate and ended the day at their lowest level since the company went public. We saw that it felt very orchestrated, as Crutches and Spice pointed out. Taylor Swift's endorsement of Harris after the debate could draw in more young voters. There were apparently 338,000 people that visited vote.org. Yay on that. She got like 9 million likes or something. I think that it scared me that this skinny blonde mean girl has that many people who will jump on her bandwagon. We saw them meet yesterday to commemorate 9/11 attacks. It was so strange watching Harris and Trump shake hands. After Biden spoke about a bipartisanship in Pennsylvania, a Trump supporter asked him to put on a Trump baseball cap, and he did. I did not see that. The candidates are staking their campaigns on different views of the country. Peter Baker writes, Trump is betting that Americans are angry. Harris is betting that they're exhausted. I am both. The father of an 11-year-old boy, I reposted him saying what he said, and good on him. He is saying, do not use his son. He wished that the person driving the car had been an old white man. That was what he said. Don't use his son is what he said. The Capitol will get extra security when Congress meets to certify the presidential election winner to prevent another January 6th attack. The UN has reported that the polio vaccination campaign for children in Gaza was going well, despite the difficult conditions. Israel struck a school building used as shelter in Gaza, which of course it's going to say this, and the New York Times has to say it every time, right? Which it said H had used as something, or there was someone there, command post. A UN agency said the strike unalived 6 of its employees. So were the UN and H in there hanging out? President Biden said he was outraged by Israel's unaliving of an American activist in the West Bank. Lip service. Harris questioned the Israel's army's conduct. Sure she did. Speaker Mike Johnson scraped a House vote on a government funding bill that members of both parties had opposed, leaving Republicans without a plan to avert a shutdown. Doesn't this happen like every year? Inflation continues, or like twice a year. Inflation continues to slow, so they say, but we're still broke. It's at a 3-year low. Okay, it needs to go reverse. A gallon of gasoline has gotten 12% cheaper over the past year. We know the billionaire walked the moon or whatever. 2 years before Boarhead's deli meats caused a deadly listeria outbreaks, we've had 9 people pass away so far. Federal inspectors found rust, mold, and insects at one of the company's plants. Doctors tell black women to get unnecessary C-sections more often than they do other women, a study found. Getting an IUD inserted can be excruciating. To better serve women, yes, they need to stop downplaying the pain. Absolutely. When my husband got snipped, they gave him all... Ugh. I bet a man wrote that one right there. I bet. Okay. I wanted to touch on this one with the Red Lobster, because that is totally because of... It's not the all-you-can-eat shrimp. There are articles about this, and this was covered actually, I don't know, months ago. But I always think about the founder of Red Lobster and what Red Lobster stands for. I think, knowing the history of, I don't know, it just sucks. And It's not the all-you-can-eat shrimp. It is 100% all the hands changing in corporate greed and private equity and yeah. And y'all, Reagan has been named the #1 breaker in the world. It's a fluke. It's because of a fluke. But she bears that title. Don't forget to hit those buttons over there. I hope your day doesn't suck. Okay, love y'all. Bye.